Imagine a galaxy where the cost of war is not measured in credits or territory, but in the literal flesh and blood of those who serve. You are part of the Flesh and Chrome Initiative, a desperate military program that merges human consciousness with advanced cybernetics to create soldiers capable of surviving the horrors of interstellar combat. But when you discover that being a soldier in this war isn't just about following orders, but about holding on to your humanity while your body is slowly replaced by cold, unfeeling metal, you realize that victory isn't about survival. It's about remembering who you were before the Chrome took over, through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics. Welcome to We Were Soldiers, the first pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Sean Robbins' Flesh and Chrome series. If you love cyberpunk military tropes, transhumanist themes, and stories that explore the sheer unadulterated thrill of watching protagonists navigate a hostile cosmos through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of existential sacrifice. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's induction into the program, thrusting them into a race against time to master their new abilities before the enemy launches a devastating offensive. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of strained servos, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they lose themselves to the machine. Robbins excels at capturing the psychological toll of command in the face of uncertainty, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but the irreversible loss of one's soul. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular cyber soldier trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of modern warfare, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior capital. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of Flesh and Chrome lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else.